are back on this Country Comforts weekend with the Bellamy Brothers. If I said you had a beautiful body, would you hold it against me? Let's jump in.
If I said you have a beautiful body, would you hold it against me? If I swore you were an angel, would you treat me like the devil tonight? If I was dying of thirst, would you flow in love, come quench me? If I said you have a beautiful body, would you hold it against me? We could talk all night about the weather, tell you about my friends out on the coast. I could ask a lot of crazy questions, or ask you what I really want to know. If I said you have a beautiful body, would you hold it against me? If I swore you were an angel, would you treat me like the devil tonight? If I was dying of thirst, would you flow in love, come quench me? If I said you have a beautiful body, would you hold it against me? The rain can fall so soft against the window, sun can shine so brightly up in the sky. But Daddy always told me, don't make small talk. He said, come on out and say what's on your mind. So if I say,
Okay, just real quick. Is anybody else out there getting a Eagles, Lion Eyes kind of slash Jimmy Buffett vibe? Kind of what I'm feeling here. Let's get back.
you have a beautiful body, would you hold it against me? If I swore you were an angel, would you treat me like the devil tonight? If I was dying of thirst, would you flow in love, come quench me? If I said you have a beautiful body, would you hold it against me? Play it, Billy. Give the boys a nice hand over there, everybody. Come on. If I said you have a beautiful body, would you hold it against me? Anybody know this song? Want to help us sing? Come on. If I swore. Hey, hey. Not too bad, not too bad. You know the next one? If I was dying of thirst. That's the best beautiful. If I said you have a beautiful body, would you hold it against me? If I said you have a beautiful body, would you hold it against me?
The Bellamy Brothers. If I said you had a beautiful body, would you hold it against me? You know why I love this song? Because it still works today. It's friendly, it's warm, great harmonies, subtle but effective. Uh, it's not tied to any one era's trends. Yeah. It's a sound of country before the big hat 90s era. Um, it was released in March of 1979. Uh, at the time, outlaw country was at its peak, and pop country was rising very, very, very fast. But yeah, 1979, the Bellamy Brothers, David and Howard. Like I said earlier, I just kind of not in the chorus, but in the verse, I got a kind of a Eagles, Lion Eyes type vibe, and then when the chorus came in, it kind of gave me a with I don't know what that was back there, maybe a steel drum. Sounded almost like a steel drum. It might have been the steel guitar, but almost gave me a kind of a Jimmy Buffett vibe, which I've never noticed before. I have heard the song years ago, many times, um, and I never realized that before. But yeah, released in March 1979, and it's one of those songs that every generation knows, even if they don't know the band's name or who the band is, just because the song itself was everywhere for on radio for for decades, 79 through the 80s, probably into the 90s, I'm sure. Um, big song, big song. Also, these guys had a string of hits. Like these are definitely the Bellamy Brothers. Definitely no flash in the pan group. These guys were top of the charts for I'm going to say probably a good decade or so. They had a bunch of great hits. We'll get into a bunch of them. Let me know what your thoughts are. Let me know what you'd like to hear from the Bellamy Brothers or any interesting facts that you know about the Bellamy Brothers. Let me know in the comments. Please like, share, subscribe, and we will catch you on the flip side. Peace.